Hello YouTube, Simon here, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of an update regarding the Final Fantasy VII Remake release, and it has to do with the exclusivity deal that Square have in place with Sony. So this news has just been made available due to the box art of the game that has been updated on the official website. Now, I know this isn't going to affect most of you watching because you're probably going to be playing the PS4 version when it's released. Now, April the 10th, okay, so we all know now that the game has been delayed. It was originally due out March the 3rd. It's now been delayed to April the 10th, so about 5 weeks later. But originally, the exclusivity was going to end exactly 1 year after that original release date, which would be March the 3rd, 2021. And now it seems the exclusivity has also been delayed, or at least the end of that exclusivity, which is now going to be April the 10th, 2021. And we can just see this on the updated artwork on the Square store page. It is a little bit difficult to see, but you can just see there, timed exclusive until the 10th of April next year. So I don't think this is going to be a huge surprise to many folks. I think it's clear at this point that Sony and Square had some kind of legal deal, some kind of agreement with one another, that the game was going to have that 1 year exclusivity on the PS4 system, and presumably Sony were paying Square a fat sum in order for Square to do this. Now, I'm not a big fan of exclusivity when it comes to games and stuff. I don't think, as consumers, that's the best situation. It's always, a good idea for us to be able to choose how and on what system we want to play these games on. But hopefully, because of this exclusivity, I'm just trying to think of the upsides here. If Square did get a fat sum out of this deal, they've invested that back into the game to make it even better. But what I'm really interested in is, I know there are folks out there, because you've spoken to me in the past, that were not planning on purchasing the game for PS4 and would instead prefer to hold out, for example, for the PS5 version, which hasn't been announced, but is going to be inevitable, I would say. Now that you're going to have to wait that extra month, are you just going to, go ahead and play the PS4 version instead, or are you going to be okay holding off for a whole year? And for those of you that have messaged me before telling me that you're unsure whether or not you want to purchase a PS4, maybe because you already own an Xbox One, or you already have a gaming PC, and you have, a few people have told me they are thinking about purchasing the PS4 just to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Is this extra delay in the exclusivity ending just going to be enough to push you over the edge in order to go ahead and purchase that console? To be honest with you, I'm kind of expecting that's the sort of thing that Sony are going to want. That's why they have these exclusivity deals in place with game publishers, because I'm sure they don't come cheap. But it means more console sales, more hardware sales for them. And in the long term, that's going to mean even more game sales because of other games that are only available on those platforms. But if this news does affect you, then please do share your thoughts as to how you feel about it down in the comment section. As I say, I don't think it's going to come as any surprise. If they do have this 1 year deal between Sony and Square in place, then it was only inevitable that with the game being delayed just over a month, that the ending of the exclusivity was also going to have to be extended as well. But if there's any further Final Fantasy VII Remake updates, I'll make sure to share those with you. Don't forget, guys, if you're available, we do currently stream Final Fantasy IX. That's the original Final Fantasy IX, well, the PS4 remastered version of it, and we do have a laugh and get up to some banter in the chat there, so it is worth checking out. We do have some good times. But thanks for stopping by, checking out the video today. I'll see you next time.